Assalamu alaikum. Welcome viewers to our channel Study Forum. I hope that you all are well. Our today's topic is vegetation and its significance. So let's begin. First, have a look on the definition of vegetation. Vegetation, it is a general term for the plant life of a region. It refers to the ground cover provided by plant. If we talk about the Pakistan climate and different vegetation found here, so we can say because there is variation in the climatic condition of Pakistan, the following type of forest they can be found here, like in the northern and the northwestern areas of Pakistan, because these areas receive more rainfall as compared to the other areas. Evergreen forests they are found here. In the foothills areas of district of Peshawar, Mardan, Kohat, Attock, Rawalpindi, mostly Khulahi, Kau, Jhand and these type of trees they are found. In Quetta, Kalar division of Balochistan, beside thorny bushes there are trees of mazu, pine nut, blackberry and poplar. Now let's talk about what is the significance of forest and how they basically serves us. Now the first point is that this rainwater from the mountains come down the slope with great speed and falls into the river. The trees on slope check the speedy flow of water and thus they help in preventing soil erosion and they also reduce the velocity of water. Next use of forest wood is that it is also used as a fuel. As you know, Pakistan has limited energy resources. The wood we obtain from the forest, they make up the deficiency of coal and thus it is used for fuel. We also used the wood of the forest to make buildings and to make furniture and other important items of daily life. Sport goods they are also manufactured of the forest wood. Pakistan exports these sport goods and we earn a lot of foreign exchange from these exported goods. Forests make the climate of an area moderate, pliant and they also reduce the intensity of temperature. Forests they are source of rain. Why? Because forest trees they increase the quantity of water vapor in the air. That is why that cause rainfall. The root of trees keep the soil intact. In this way they prevent soil erosion and like they also maintain the fertility of soil. If there are no forests, the river wash away with them a huge quantity of sand and soil. That means in the absence of forest, vegetation, plant and trees, there are more chances of soil erosion. And if there is soil erosion, that means the river will wash away with them a huge quantity of sand and soil. And if you are filling your dams with that river water, so what will happen? You will have a less amount of quantity of water available for agriculture and industrial use because the more capacity of water in the dams that will be eliminated and the artificial lakes and dams will be half they will fill with that soil and sand that river will bring with them. So if there is no trees, that means there is soil erosion and if there is soil erosion that means there is a less amount available for storage in the dams. You know that waterlogging and salinity these are the land diseases and these land diseases the waterlogging and salinity they basically make a land barren and of no use. Waterlogging happens when the underground water table increases and salinity is the next step of that. So if you plant trees that will be very helpful in preventing water logging and salinity, because the roots of tree, they absorb the water from the soil and they decrease the underground level of water. As a result, water level goes down and you will have no chances of water logging and salinity. Herbs, we are using in the medicine, and medicines, they cure us. So herbs we get from the forest. Forests, they promote tourism. How? You know that there are many places in the north and the northwestern mountain areas of Pakistan, like Hazara, Gilgit, Murray. These are beautiful places, and these places are of worth seeing and are of tourist resort places. Forests, they are very necessary for the wildlife. Wildlife for birds, animal, because they provide shelter and food to these birds and animals. Forests, they provide us with different kinds of fruits and seeds. They also provide fodder. Fodder means food for animals. Forests, they play a key role in the economy of Pakistan. You will think how? Now let's take an example. We discussed in the previous point that Pakistan exports sports goods, and we obtain the wood and we make sport goods. So the sport goods of Pakistan, they are appreciated all over the world, and we export these sports goods to foreign countries and we earn foreign exchange. In this way, the forests, they are playing a key role in the economy of Pakistan. Forests are a source of lacquer and silk cocoon industry. They also provide us with mushroom, honey and jam. Raw material of paper and cardboard industry also obtained from the trees. So students, today we learn what is vegetation and how much forests, they are important for us. This is a very fact that unfortunately in Pakistan we have only 5% of forest. It is recommended that a state should have 25 to 30% land covered with the forest, but we have less amount of forest in Pakistan. So the lesson and the outcome of today's class lesson is that we should plant more and more trees to save the climate, to make our climate moderate and pleasant. I hope that you understood the today's lecture. Thank you so much.